My name is Ben Hawkins. I'm a Director of Litigation Management Limited, and we're working on behalf of the RCI Action Group to administer the legal claim that's taking place against RCI Europe in the High Court in London. The RCI Action Group consists of thousands of past or former members of RCI. RCI is a timeshare exchange programme, many of you will know, because you will have put your timeshares into the RCI exchange programme and will have been unable to get the exchanges that you felt you were promised when you signed up to the programme. This legal case against RCI aims to get compensation for the fact that you didn't get what you were promised. The legal case against RCI alleges that they were skimming. Now, what skimming means is that once RCI members put their timeshare property into the inventory, that RCI were actually renting those properties out or making use of them and gaining profit without actually giving the exchanges to the RCI members that they were promised. So they were skimming off the best properties to offer outside of the exchange programme. And that's the reason that you weren't able to get the exchanges that you thought you were entitled to. You will be eligible to join the RCI Action Group if you were a member of RCI and tried to use the exchange system without any success. That will include people who were weeks members or points members. That could also include people who were given their RCI membership as part of their timeshare package in the first place. Many people, of course, who bought timeshare were actually sold into the idea on the basis that it gave them a worldwide exchange programme. So when you bought your timeshare, if you were enrolled in an exchange programme, check whether it was RCI or somebody else like Interval International, and if it was RCI, then do please contact us. Those people who are or have been members of RCI in Europe, if you would like to be part of this action, you can join us by registering on the website. Here at Litigation Management, we receive the information that you give us about your membership and about how you tried to use the RCI exchange programme. We have a look at that and we will see whether you pass the eligibility criteria. If you do that, we'll pass your information on to Edwin Coe, who are the solicitors who are conducting the case at the court. This legal case was issued at the High Court in London in the summer of 2013. It's expected that if this case does need to go all the way to court, that the hearing will be sometime during this year, 2014, or maybe the beginning of next year, 2015. There has been some success in a legal case in America, where a group of RCI members took RCI to court there. Now, things work very differently in the States. They have something called class actions, which means that once the court accepts that there is a group complaint, anybody who has a similar complaint, anybody who was an RCI customer over there, was automatically included in the claim, unless they chose to opt out, unless they chose to tell the court that they didn't want to be involved. Over here it's very different. None of the disgruntled RCI customers over here will be included in the claim unless they positively tell the court that they need or they want to be. And that's where the RCI Action Group comes in. By registering with us, the RCI Action Group, we will check your criteria, make sure that you're eligible to join that action, and if you are, we pass your details to Edwin Coe, the solicitors, and they will have that conduct with the court. So that's how, if you want to get involved in the action group, that's how you can do it. There are absolutely no costs involved in being a member of the RCI Action Group. You may have heard the phrase no win, no fee, so let me explain to you exactly how that works. There are no upfront fees involved in registering or becoming involved in the RCI Action Group. The fees that you will pay to the solicitors and to the funders and the insurers are deducted from your damages only if the case is successful. So there's nothing to pay at the beginning, there's nothing to pay along the way, and your costs of involvement will come only in a successful situation. If you are or have been a member of RCI in Europe and you didn't feel that you got the exchanges you expected while you were a member, then you need to join the RCI Action Group. To do that is really easy. Go onto our website at rciactiongroup.com and you'll see a Register Here button. If you click that, it will ask you for some very high-level information about who you are and your use of RCI. We'll have a look at that information. We'll tell you whether you meet the criteria, and if you do, we'll pass your information on to the solicitors.